Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Ways. Guys, when I'm topic is discussing and OnlyFans. Now, before we go deep into the discussion, I want to ask you guys a question. Would you guys be comfortable with your partner joining OnlyFans? Now, this question is directed to both male and female. Asked it out, hey, you are not allowing females to own their bodies. That's for later in the video. I'm asking you, think about it. Would you be comfortable with your partner joining OnlyFans? Now, let's not waste any time and let's get straight to the video.
I see these kids lost, looking for the next wave. They need to sit down, listen to some Saint Wave.
Now guys, I'm sure a lot of you are thinking OnlyFans is a platform where people come on and nobody porn star. And stuff like that. And that's not the case. I have someone I know who is within those things, on subscription, everything, opagati inside. Now, as I was talking to him, Nantan Kalu said how these things work. OnlyFans is not just for the snacks. Now I want to give you guys like a proper definition. Yeah, the platform. OnlyFans is a social media platform which allows content creators to post content and receive payment directly from their followers or fans. Now, content creators, you can create any type of content, whether it's music, whether it's art, yada 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 yada. It's you linking up with your fans. Let's say I can start an OnlyFans account, and if people want to access my videos on that platform, they have to pay this amount, to maybe my $10, $5 or whatever, for them to get that content. Now, because of people are only hearing about OnlyFans because of there's people posting content ailing explicitly. Now that's why there's this buzz around the topic. Now, before this is not to say that you are not in control of your body, because of every single time a guy talks about OnlyFans, there's this thing. It's like it has a misogynistic feel to it, and you hate women, which is not the case. That's why I'm asking her, how would you feel about your partner? Some women, females, girls told me that they would not be comfortable with their partners because they feel and in my head I was like, what if a guy said that he would die? But I was like, and that's not the topic today. So the general sense and feel is that people were not comfortable with their partners joining OnlyFans. Now, there's a select few who felt, oh no, Joe, it's fine if I benefit from it. So meaning if your partner joins OnlyFans, you'd be comfortable if you're getting a cut or a piece of the cake. And I was thinking to myself, okay, Shapo, if your partner joins it, technically this person is not obliged to give you a cent. Honestly, yeah, you could argue, no, this is my partner, this is my goods, but you do not own this person. Kilos are high. So when there's an individual, if your partner joins OnlyFans, the following question, Gore, are you gonna join them? Because in my head I'm thinking, because the other thing ailing very funny is the fact that people think what OnlyFans is easy, and I don't think it's the case. Like any other space learning competitors and people who are doing this thing, there's gonna be competition. You can't just post 30 nudes, then tomorrow you make $1 million. I'm sure there's competition. People, from what I'm hearing, request videos. So they'll request to Ejo, can you please make a video with us so fetish and the sexual desires and stuff like that. So now you find yourself in a position where there's this mind frame around OnlyFans or easy. Just post your sexual content there, you make money. Sharp, how are we gonna know about you? Especially the people who think, alright, I'm not gonna put in my face. Because my friend in the account told me, Ejo, these people are they're very picky when it comes to content. So yeah, guys, I personally think if you're gonna join OnlyFans, you have to get hella creative. It's not just you posting stuff or how then all of a sudden people flood to go see you. And the reason I'm all that. So tanto share the linky or what and yeah. Now guys, for people that feel like you would not be comfortable with your partner at or at join OnlyFans, you are allowed to leave. Now, I saw this video on Twitter that trended, and it was about a couple. So they had a conversation. This woman asked the guy, Ejo, I want to join OnlyFans. Then the guy said no. Then after that, she ended up joining OnlyFans. Then the guy left. So there's this huge rara, and people, you know how people get, I mean, why is he not comfortable and stuff like that. And the people were saying, because she has the right and reason to join OnlyFans. Because her reason was, Andrew, if you don't want me to join, are you going to pay my bills? So it became a whole topic. Or no, guys are some men are so weak, some men are so insecure. And I was like, like, is it going there? And she has every right, and she is liberated as a woman to use her body as she feels comfortable. But at the same time, this guy has the right to leave, honestly. And there's this woman who commented. I feel like her tweet was very powerful. She said that because they discussed this before and she went ahead and did it nonetheless, it's about the principle. So now change car, and I feel that anybody, if your partner tomorrow from Bulgaria and you join OnlyFans and maybe I like discuss, and this person has every right, especially if the fact that you don't want to pay the bills, but you do have a right to leave because of maybe when now personally you do not agree with what's happening. Or maybe can't go join OnlyFans, because I know some people but they join OnlyFans to post hands and feet because guys have fetishes like that. Some people just love feet more than they love bums or boobs. It's a thing. So moment doesn't mean hore if you have a post up, the snacks. So it's not a matter of you being or your girl being exposed to certain things or your man, because at the end of the day, there's some guys never want but join the platforms. And now personally, I felt like when you join OnlyFans, let's say your partner, I allow my partner to join OnlyFans. I feel like there's a point where you need to elevate. You need to elevate your content. Now you're gonna have to do things that maybe you did not need to compete. Because OnlyFans is a topic every day, and who join a because there's this thing that OnlyFans is easy, so people are gonna join to make money, but at the same time you have to elevate with your content. Because my friend man, you have to bring in that heat. If you don't bring in that heat, obviously it's like business. If we're not pizza how or pizza ya cheese sooner or later people are not gonna come back. But if you elevate, then pizza how meat lava see hona nebudi flavor no bar lantoir. So at the end of the day, Sansulele video content let me sure le level up, and maybe you might join thinking it's easy, but you have to elevate. Then sooner or later you're gonna have to do maybe the scenes where people join. Am I gonna join as your partner, or am I gonna feel like, because it's could be very tricky and different. And if you're not comfortable, guys, discuss until it's a living partner. If you don't feel like this is my body and I need to get my bills paid, then do it. But if your partner leaves you, be comfortable. Because some people, like the guy with that you're not going to join a partner high. So, Joe, it's really different. Even though, funny enough, I'm getting this general sense from the people that I know, but you know, answer. But I don't see the circumstances about. Now, personally, would I be comfortable if my partner wanted to join it? It's a very tricky one. It's a very tricky one because of now you think of everything around. Even like Tomiso. When I join OnlyFans, before Lisa anyway, when I join, and the first thing that comes to mind is the dynamics, like family. Cool. Family, siblings, study. My mom is a pastor. It reminds me of the time when there's this church, so the pastor, the wife, Selachida. The pastor stayed with the wife, then the congregation left because they felt like they're not gonna stay in a church where Musadi was cheated, because she was cheating with prostitutes, like male prostitutes, or it wasn't once, it wasn't twice, it was a few times. Now this pastor lost credibility in his congregation. Now you think to yourself, implicate my mom in the most negative way, and my and I'm sure they don't know, but they don't understand. The one thing that people need to understand, someone said, they hate the word normalize, because there's this thing where people feel that you need to normalize everything. The fact that you're comfortable with something does not mean that everyone else needs to be comfortable with it. That's the whole point of people being a woke and comfortable with things. The pace at which you move is not the pace at which everyone is going to move. So I can't now find fault if now my partner does not understand what I want to join the platform. I should be very comfortable with the fact that she might not understand it the way I understand it, and we must be okay with it. If she leaves, she leaves. If she says no and I don't do it, then that's also fine. So guys, that's just my 2 cents on the matter. And otherwise, if you want to support abantu, let's subscribing, do it. OnlyFans is not just for explicit things. There's a whole lot of stuff. It's not like such a bad platform, because there's an article because they caught a minor who had explicit content, so they felt that they're gonna ban all nudity and sexuality. It's in consideration. So something to think about. The golden night like getting another. Mara, anywho, it's a beautiful day. Aren't you smiling?
I see these kids lost, looking for the next wave. They need to sit down, listen to some Saint Wave.